going on, truckers and truckers to be? It's Big Hoss Dog. Today, we got to do our year review. You know, let's talk about some things. Let's see what happened during the year. How we still feeling about Werner? What's changed? Just a few things. First thing, I'm not on the West Rock account anymore. I switched accounts. That was a hard decision to make because that West Rock account was gravy. But I did eventually decide that I was going to switch over to the Ferguson account. I think I said in my last video that I had some things in the works, and I didn't want my spot to get taken. Well, I got my spot. Good fucking decision. I'm making more than what I was on the West Rock account, just due to the fact that they pay for each stop additionally on this account. So that adds it's $20 extra per stop. So that adds a little extra in. But overall, it's been a pretty good year. I'm still with Werner. Ain't left. I've had plenty of offers to leave. At one point I was really debating on it when I was on the West Rock account. My fleet manager, he was new. Well, I had a regular fleet manager. He ended up quitting or fired or what the fuck ever. But he ended up leaving. And then I got a new guy. I don't think he's ever been a fleet manager before. He didn't know shit, and it was just a bad time, you know. All of a sudden my loads started being late because I'm not getting load information and stuff until about 20 minutes before I gotta pick the load up, or even sometimes I've got load information after the load was ready to be picked up. Stuff like that, man, don't fly with me because I don't deliver loads late. That's not what I do. I'm not about that. So I ended up just leaving the account, and that was a really good decision, actually. The West Rock account is good, and there are really good fleet managers on that account. It's just the one I had, it was no good. He was no good. So now I'm on the Ferguson account, and I'm loving it. I wish I would come home more often. I go home every weekend, but I mean, I'm eventually trying to get to a job where I'm going home every day, but I'm not gonna cut my pay because I've gotten accustomed to getting paid, what I make. I'm not gonna cut my pay in order to come home every day. It's gonna have to be better than what I've got right now, because I've got something fucking good, So for me to move on, it's gonna have to be something nice. And I've had some offers. I've had some salary offers, and I'm actually glad I did not take that, because I mean it would have turned out to be a shit show at the end of the day, because after your little 10-hour break, they're gonna want you back in there. And I won't about that life. That's not what I want for home time. That's not what I mean when I say I want to come home every day. I don't mean to just go home, take a nap, and head back to work. But anyways, forget all that. Forget all that. We got other shit to talk about. Let's talk about the bad things that happened throughout my entire year with Werner. I got left out. On one weekend with that new guy on West Rock. That pissed me off. That really fucking pissed me off. And then that was actually the last. That was when I said, yeah, I'm done. I'm done on this account. I don't play that shit. There was multiple times where he was trying to, and I just went home. I told him, I'm going home. Find me a load home, or whatever. And he'll end up finding me a load while I'm on my way home, because I'm not for the shit. So Other than that one dude just fucking shit up, you know, putting a bad taste in my goddamn mouth. It wasn't that bad, you know. I've had, you know, I made really good fucking money this year. Honestly, the most money I've ever made in my fucking life. I got home. Other than that one fucking weekend, I broke down. Let's see, probably. I think right after I made that 7-month video. I think I broke down right after I made that video. Yep. I think it was probably the next day. I said, ain't this some shit? But I got a new truck, so we're good. I ain't got no problems out of it. But actually, I think it might have been in this truck. I think it might have been in this one. I had to get some work done. But other than that, I mean, it's been good. I've been getting plenty of miles. I've been getting, you know, good pay. I think I just got a raise. I don't know. I think I'm at like, they gave me more money when I switched over to Ferguson. Anyways, I think I'm at like 55 cents or something like that. 55 cents per mile. $20 per stop. Ferguson, that stop pay, man, that shit started to add up. They'll pay you $10 if you every time you unload at a stop. They'll give you an extra $10. It's all pallets, you know, and you just run a pallet jack through there. It's not even at, you know, fucking 15 minutes. You know, 15 minutes and you're done. They don't get like full trailers and shit. It's actually really fucking nice. Light loads. I was used to pulling them 40 plus loads. Man, these shits be like under 20. You riding around with under 20,000 pounds. You climbing mountains full speed and shit. It's good life, man. It's overnight driving. This Ferguson shit is overnight. It's 90% overnight. Which, if you're okay with that, it's not so bad. What the fuck? I'm sitting up here in front row at the truck stop, just seeing some unusual type shit. But yeah, if y'all interested in getting on with Werner, man, so far after my year, I'm still saying I ain't got no issues, man. You know, every job's got fucking problems. So I look at that when I got stuck out that weekend. All right, that's just, you know, every job is gonna have some kind of fucking problems, right? You driving a vehicle, obviously, eventually that fucking vehicle is gonna break down. I'm not fucking delusional, you know what I mean? I'm expecting a certain amount of problems, and that's just life. That's just how life goes. You know, nothing's ever gonna be fucking perfect. And there's some people out here who don't fucking get that, you know. They look at it as, oh, they broke down. Warner's no good. Not really. That's not really what it is. These fucking trucks break down, man. They fucking break down. You see people on the side of the goddamn road all the time. So one of them days, guess what? Your ass gonna be the one on the side of the goddamn road. So, I mean, you just gotta get used to that shit. But honestly, I've had just an absolute great experience overall. You know, still with them, still doing it. I am, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm not looking for another place to go, but I'm looking for a better place to go, and I just haven't found it yet. You know, all these other, you know, big trucking companies, they hit me up all the time, man. Western Express hits me up, Navajo Trucking hits me up, TMC hits me up. Fuck, man, the list is so goddamn long. I can't. US Express. I mean, you go on, all these fucking places are hitting me up. But, you know, I call them up, and I want the info. You know, I want to know, all right, how much am I making a mile, obviously? How many miles am I running? I want to know what my home time is looking like. Because if they ain't beating if they not giving me a substantial amount more money and still getting me home at the same time, I'm not doing it. It's not worth it. It's not worth the transition. You know, I got my little home set up in here. It ain't worth the transition, man. That's moving all my shit. I got to go to orientation. I ain't got to do training because I'm past that point. But I think they still put you, like, in a truck and have you run with somebody for, like, 2 days or something like that. I think I heard that. But fuck that, man. I thought about getting my own truck. You know, I'm still thinking about it. But I think I'm gonna just be a company driver, man. That's too much fucking headache for me, you know. I like to take it easy, you know, and I like to go home, not deal with no shit, you know, not deal with no stressful type shit. I go home and I relax. And I look at some of these guys, man, that have done lease programs and shit. They got, you know, $500 truck payment every week. You know, fuck that shit. Fuck that. If I don't want to fucking run that week, and I want to take the goddamn week off, I'm going to take the fucking week off. And I ain't got to worry about paying shit. I ain't got to worry about none of that. As long as I have money for my bills at home, which is no problem, then I'm not doing that shit. I'm not worrying about a truck payment every fucking week. That shit blows my mind, man. I gotta really be making a lot of money for me to consider that. And they say they make a lot, man. They say they make a lot out here, but I'm not feeling it, you know, because I see they trucks and shit. You know, I see they trucks and I see them. They look, you know, they looking rough. They looking like it done been a week or two since they took a fucking shower. They've been running hard. Nah, I ain't about that. But I got some shit in the works for this YouTube channel. You know, I'm thinking about doing like some ride along type shits where I just basically film out the whole thing, the whole process. I got some shit in my head. You know, I've been visualizing this type of shit, and I just got to bring that shit to reality. I didn't get some new filming equipment. Once I get all that shit set up, it's gonna be straight. I'm gonna start doing a little vlogging and shit, dropping videos more often. You know, it's tough out here. I've been running hard, you know. I've been running hard and overnight, you know. So when I get up in the mornings or when I get off in the mornings, man, I be so tired. Like I just woke up. Actually, last week and this week, my fleet manager, really fucking cool dude, man. I'll tell you something about him in a second. Last week and this week, my fleet manager asked me, because we work out of a distribution center, he asked me could I cover the yard jockey. He said he was going to pay me $1,500 for the week for 5 days. $300 a day is what he took. $300 a day is what the pay is. So hell yeah. You know, it's only 8 hours. You will pay me $300 for 8 hours of work. That's like $36 an hour. Fuck yeah, I'm not crazy. You know, my truck don't fucking drive that goddamn fast. So I can't even make that shit driving my truck unless I work, you know, past 8 hours. I gotta work 11 fucking hours to make that money. You know, I gotta drive my whole fucking 11-hour clock. So, you know, me being the logical thinker, fuck, I'll sit over there and run that fucking little yard truck. I mean, you get up a lot more. You get up and hook up the hoses and shit, and that's it. You know, you drop the trailers, open the doors. But that shit got hydraulic lift on the fucking fifth wheel, man. So you're not cranking no landing gear? Shit. Hell yeah. He asked me last week. He said, hey, we need someone to cover next week. Do you think you can take... Hell yeah. Put me on it. Shit. And I picked up an extra shift last week on that shit. Extra $300. I made $600 in a day. Shit. Hell yeah, I did that shit. The other drivers was asking me, you like doing that? It's not that I like doing it. It's fucking easy work. And he's paying me good fucking money. You know, I'm making more. I ain't got to worry about my load times. I ain't got to worry about whether traffic is out there. You know, I ain't got to worry about appointment times. You know, I just move shit around the yard. That shit is easy. But he when I first switched over to this Ferguson account, man, so they want to test you, make sure that you're gonna be delivering loads on time, and making sure that you can get up and drive overnight, because a lot of these guys, they can't wake up and drive overnight. I've done a lot of overnight work. I worked overnights for 8 years, so I'm kind of used to it, but you never really get used to being up overnight. So I first started on the account. He kept giving me this Richmond load, this Richmond, Virginia load that was a total of about 4 hours. You drive for about 4 hours, 2.5 there, 5 hours, 2.5 there, 2.5 back, and that was it. It delivered at 2 a.m. and I get back and I'm sitting for 8 hours. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? I'm wasting my fucking time on this account. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking when I first switched to this account. So I hit him up. I called him up and I'm like, look, Lewis, we got a problem, man. Look, we losing money on both ends. Werner could be making a lot more money and I could be making a lot more money. I told him, I got my hazmat, I got my doubles, triples, I got my tanker. Look, y'all need a load ran, y'all let me know, but I'm wasting all this time on my clock. I said, if this is how it's gonna be, because I live right outside Richmond. I live 10 minutes from where I was dropping that load. I told him, look, if this is how it's gonna be every week, when I take that Richmond load, I'm going to the house. I'm going home for the day. That's it. And then I'll come back at night, pick up my next Richmond load, deliver it, and go back home. I'll work from my house. Like, it's not a big fucking deal. But that's what I'll do if you're going to be hitting me with this short ass load, wasting all my goddamn time. He's like, oh, no. If you get stuck, he was like, the reason why you're stuck on that load right now is because it's a mandatory 2 a.m. delivery. I get it. And he's like, you're the only one getting back in time who can start their clock and get there at 2 a.m. All right, cool, whatever. Yo, this man, I lied to you not. He was like, but I'm gonna add some money into your account, to make up the difference for you not running those loads. I'm like, what the fuck? I've never heard this. Never has a fleet manager just say, yo, I'm gonna put money in your goddamn check. Yo, this man, what'd he do? Stuck to his fucking word. He put about fucking $600 extra in my goddamn check. I said, this is where it's at. And then the next week after that, killing it. I've been killing it ever since. He's been giving me 2-3 loads a fucking night. Just running. Give me some north. It runs out of Front Royal, Virginia, which is kind of northern Virginia. Northern-ish. Northwest Virginia. But he gave me some loads running, because it don't run super far. It runs down, the farthest I've been on this account was North Carolina. We come back to the distribution center just about every single night. So he sent me down to North Carolina a lot. I'll be running back-to-back North Carolina loads, which is decent. It's about 700-mile round trip. So you don't get back that same night, but you get back early enough to take the next one. And plus all the stops on it, man, that shit, them stop pays start to add the fuck up. They got some these what they call MRO loads, where you go to one store, you drop off some shit, you pick up some shit, go to the next store, you drop off some shit, pick up some shit, go to the next store, drop off some shit, pick up some shit, go back to the store you just came from, and just like that, you get like 8 fucking stops on one trip. It take like you take like 3 hours for them doing all the bullshit inside the truck. But god damn, you make a lot of money doing them goddamn things. Them loads is pretty nice. Plus you get all your mile pay. Yeah, it's good. I mean, Warner's been good for me, man. I ain't gonna bullshit y'all. Warner been good. Not everybody. It ain't good for everybody. My boy His truck got towed. They was gonna make him pay for that shit. He ended up quitting. You know, my other boy, he left because he got tired of that fucking West Rock dude. I mean, it is what it is, you know. I pivot. I hit the West Rock up. The West Rock was good, you know, especially when I was first. Not when I was first on it, but I had been on it for about a month and a half. Oh man, that shit was good. They was hitting me with the long hauls. I was talking like 1,300 mile trips. Just windshield. That's it. Just windshield. It's good. But if y'all think about jumping on this Werner, man, you know, I say give it a try. If you fresh out of school, that's what I meant to tell y'all. If y'all fresh out of school, man, Werner pays $250 towards your tuition. $250 a month. A couple of other places, they pay, you know, I don't know everybody's, but a lot of places I was looking at, they weren't paying that much. You know, they were paying, and it doesn't matter how much your payments are, because my payments are only $160 a month, and Werner still pays that $250 a month. Now they do tax you for that money. They like, basically what they do is they put it in your check and then immediately remove it out of your check, so you still get taxed for the $250. So it's like actual income, but they do pay $250 towards it. You pay the taxes on it. So I mean, it's been good for me, man. It's been good for me. They ain't really done me wrong. You know, I got my year anniversary shit, man. Fucking little keychain. They could have at least sent me, like, you know, driver of the year trophy, you know, some shit like that. That would make more sense, you know what I mean? You know, driver of the year type shit. I haven't even hit 100,000 miles. I'm 3,000 miles away from it. I was supposed to hit it last week, but Lewis asked me to cover the fucking yard truck. So last week and this week, when I was supposed to be hitting my 100,000 safe miles and getting my shit for that, you know, I took the easy option. You know, I did. But I'm about to ride over here to the DC, man, and get myself situated for the night. So y'all stay safe, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.